Welcome, beautiful people, to another beautiful episode of Casual Convo with Tomiwa Akande, and I remain your humble host, Tomiwa Akande. On this beautiful episode, we have the energetic, beautiful, enigmatic, and wonderful businesswoman in the city of Ibadan. She is the pioneer of Ibadan SMEs Fair. She is Ibadan Slayers. She is also the CEO of C Ibadan Businesses, Prof Shop Ibadan, Recruit Ibadan, and our personal brand, Adebola's Memoir. And she is none other than, should I say Mrs.? Why are you gay? None other than Mrs. Adebola Akintomiwa.
Welcome once again to Casual Convo with Tomiwa Akande. I remain Prof Kayode, and today we have a guest today, and she's the wife of my host, my sponsor. I call her my love, and so I'm going to say I'm sorry later, but not on this show. But our guest, kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Not My Love. My name is Adebola Akintomiwa. I'm the guest on today's show.
Okay.
Tell us what you do.
Okay.
Okay.
I do a lot of things. I think I'll call myself a business owner basically because everything I do is just business. So I run a number of businesses, so I'm a business owner.
Okay.
Business owner.
Yes.
Okay. Business. What kind of business?
Okay. I'm into media.
Okay.
And then I run a prop shop where we sell content creation tools and props.
Okay.
And I have a decluttering business
where
we sell of neatly used household items.
Okay.
Where you sell something in Bandu.
I don't know where you see Banjo. We sell neatly used household items. So
that it will be clear, so that I'm go neatly used household items.
Yes. Why does it feel like Nami did the hot seat? Okay. Okay. So yeah. Thank you for coming. And Kaide,
yes,
you go beg me twice.
Okay.
Twice.
So help me God.
Okay. So Mrs. Adebola, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for accepting our invite. So my very first question is, before I met Ibadan Slayers, because at least I knew you as Ibadan Slayers. When I met Ibadan Slayers, she was still running what we call Ibadan SMEs Fair. And I think it was successful. You had like how many editions?
We did like two
editions of Ibadan SMEs Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to ask, and I want everybody, I know a lot of people are curious as to why we stopped having Ibadan SMEs Fair. So can you tell us why we are no longer having Ibadan SMEs Fair, or are we still expecting it, or what?
You are not expecting it, first of all.
Okay.
Let the expectation be cut off.
May our expectation not be cut off.
Amen. You.
Let your expectation be cut off.
Because he said he wants to know why you moved. Let me reframe why you moved from like hosting the stuff to start influencing
for others.
Okay, that I think what bettered Ibadan SME Fair was me looking for ways to promote business owners.
Okay.
And I realized that I can still do that without having a trade fair.
Awesome.
And I'm not built for that kind of stressful life. I'm a soft life babe.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
So,
we can say the stress made you to like move away from it.
Partially. But I just realized that I don't have to hold the fair to be able to promote business owners. So it does not have to be. In fact, my committee members have been begging me for us to start an exhibition. I told them I would think about it. But it can only be an exhibition. It cannot be a trade fair.
So community members, expect exhibition, not...
Okay, so please, can you tell us about this particular community? At least, okay, personally, I'm aware of the community, but not everybody's aware of the community. So.
Okay, so I think I basically converted the Ibadan SME Fair page to the Ibadan Businesses Community page because I knew I was not going to do SME Fair again.
Oh, wow.
So what I was doing with I think I started Ibadan Slayers to promote business owners, but in those days, I think the people that were creating content were basically all these makeup artists, fashion designers. So that was why our content went along with that line. But we are now in the age where everybody, Atenton Tata, Atenton Teron, everybody creates content now. But I didn't want to change what Ibadan Slayers is about. So that's why I decided to have the Ibadan Businesses page there. Even if it is not fashion content, I can still find ways to promote business owners on that page. Myself, I don't really put out my face on Ibadan Slayers. I don't really do that. I do that once in a while, but at least if you go to see Ibadan Businesses, it's my face you're going to see all over because I have built a brand. At least I've been running businesses in this city since 2016.
Wow.
So if I've built a brand from 2016 till now, that's almost 10 years. I've become an household name. My face is already out there. So let me just use the influence I have to push business owners. So from there, we decided to have like a content collaboration group where people can come together to leverage on each other's audiences. So that's what the community is about. We have hangouts together, we come together, create content, have fun. That's what the Ibadan Business community is about.
Well done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question that is not even business related. It's more of a family question and a personal question. Yes. I don't mind stray bullets running up and down.
Okay.
So now, as a business woman who is into content creation and everything.
Okay.
So when I met Mr. Tomiwa, at first, I'm my kind of person, I love food. I want to eat. He will now tell me that I don't eat outside. What is happening? Is it that mommy will beat you at home to eat? So it's not like I now got to understand it, but it's just a person that is kind of person does not eat outside. So I now want to ask that, how do you cope?
How do I cope with it? Oh my God.
Okay, good. That very straight question. Yes. I love the answer. Thank you, man.
Yeah. But you drink Gary more than me.
No. That is because we both went to boarding school. That's where the Gary part came in. But it's not what I'm cooking every time. He knows how to drink Gary, I know how to drink Gary.
Oh, wow.
There's always granules.
And you eat outside?
Me, I eat outside.
Yeah. So after eating, if you like, drink Gary.
I did not sit down when you left in your cooking.
I like Kumari. Okay, so I have a question. Yeah, family related and hold on, don't worry. Fuck over my dear, calm down. Okay, so the question is this: since you are a multifaceted business owner, right, and you're also a woman of the house, right? So how do you juggle the two lifestyle together? How do you juggle balance business and then also balance family life? How do you do that?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I did do everything. I don't know how. I try to I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I do it. I think the thing for me is that I think shopping online has to be the best thing that has ever happened to human beings as far as I'm concerned. Shopping online has to be the best thing that has happened to humans as far as I'm concerned because as I said, I'm a soft life babe. Anything I want to buy, they should bring it to me in my house. Anything. I don't need to go anywhere. So the time of going about buying this, that one is cancelled for me. I don't go up and down looking for things to buy. No. I'm just on my phone, look for anything I want to buy and they bring it to my house.
All right.
What about the times that you have maybe hangouts?
Hangouts?
Yes, with your community members.
That was a once in a month thing now.
Or there are times you have your content, but I know there was a time you guys like rented an apartment to create content to promote it.
Yeah, it's still the once in a month content.
Once in a month. What if as at that time, Daddy is not saying I need you at home?
Daddy, boy, you say you need me at home. Or you
the question is directed to you, not to me.
Yes, they say you need me at home.
No, actually,
the question is directed to you.
Now Daddy now says, okay, this day I need you at home. Can't you shift the date?
I'm question them. You don't turn no me. Don't know they stress my head. When it come, last they will do the hang up without me. I don't need to do it.
Yes.
They'll sort themselves.
They'll sort themselves.
Yes.
Okay. That means the community is self-sustainable.
Is it self-sustainable? English in empty. I just know that if I'm not there, we are adults.
Okay.
There are times I go to the hangouts and tell them, everybody face your life. Come with your content, and then I'm just going to sit and I'm not doing anything.
Just coordinate.
I'll just coordinate it, and then I'll look at them. The only thing I did is to bring them together, get a place for them to use. The other things, the ball is in their court. There are times that I do that.
Wow.
Because we are all adults, we know what we want, we know what is driving us. So if they are paid to come to that hangouts, if you don't like sit down and gist with your friends, that one to see something because
you have gained something.
You have gained something too. So if you sit down and don't create content throughout the hangouts, all well and good. That you even came safe. It's something as you have benefited something from coming alone because people the kind of bonding that happens at these hangouts, it cannot compare with I know I page online, I do this. So
it promotes trust actually when giving it. So now this question now is from someone like you who we look up to, our leader in the industry, who has been in the game. So how do you handle collaborations and partnerships? How do you handle it?
Collaboration and partnerships. Okay. First of all, my life is not hard.
Okay. This is the fifth time I'm hearing
again. She's a soft life babe.
No, Tony, soft life, Tony, my life is not hard. Me, my Lenny, my life is not hard. There are two different things. Okay. Soft life babies, I'm an enjoyment gay.
Okay.
Don't mix it up.
Noted.
Me, my life is not hard.
Soft life babe, I like enjoyment.
So if you come to me, because my own aim for starting what I do is because I want to promote business owners. It's something I'm passionate about. So if you come to me with the same vision for any kind of business, whether paid or unpaid, depends on how you approach me.
Okay, man of approach.
I don't have issue with it. Honestly, I do a lot of things free. In fact, people ask me that people ask my community that wait, this 3,000 naira we paid for a year is too small for the kind of value they get. Because that's the truth.
I was part of the people.
If you pay me any money, even however little, I promise you are going to get ×3.
At least, let's just say
minimum of ×3. You are going to get ×3 of whatever you think you were getting from me. So naturally, when people come to me for collaborations and partnerships, I might be a very busy person, quite all right, and I will like it. I'm a very self-aware person. I don't go outside the things I don't want to do.
Actually, yeah.
So, if you come to me with something that I know that does not work for me, I'm not afraid to say no. I'll tell you no, I cannot do it. But if it's something that aligns with my goals and it is something that I can do, like I don't have any issue, I'm going to do it, whether paid or unpaid.
Yeah.
Because what you want aligns with what I want.
But what the person wants aligns with what you want.
We cannot say they are not people that are users and all of that, but I'm not a person that cares about all of that. If you use me,
but
if you think you want to come with the notion of I want to just use this person's audience to get whatever I want. Last time you will do it one time, the second time you don't have that kind of access again.
Actually. Wow. I got something from what you just said. I got that one has to be self-aware, number one, and you should not be afraid to say no if what the person is bringing does not align. Because we've had issues of people collaborating, and at the end of the day, after collaboration, they'll fight. No, he did that. She did that. Nobody, just like that.
She was still gisting me one last week.
Me, I'll listen you one.
We move.
You remind me.
I will not remind you on her, please. We move.
You want to cut your close sign of it?
Spice girl and the precious.
Okay.
SMI.
Continue to hear me.
No, we can talk
Woods.
about it. Right?
No, it may sorry,
Okay.
No, I beg you.
So
Okay.
this thing, the reason why I asked this question is because it's something that has been happening over time, where creatives comes together to collaborate and partner, and at the end of the day, it leads to an unhealthy rift, hot, ija. That by the time you go here, this person did this to me, this person did that to me. How do you handle such when someone comes to you and say, this person did this, this person did that, and it will want to like affect your relationship with the other person?
Number one,
that you have, yes.
Number one, I'm always on my lane.
Good.
I don't have anybody that will come and tell me something that somebody says,
One.
I don't have that. It has never happened to me because I am always on my lane. Because that thing that will make you to come and tell me that kind of thing is because we have entered each other in a kind of way. I don't used to enter people in that kind of way. I am always on my lane. So I've not experienced that. But you cannot deny the fact that you hear some things about some people that will shape how you think, how you see them.
Yeah. That's
if one or two people, for some reason, hear something about somebody, one way or the other, from one or two people, in every rumor there is an altar of truth.
Yeah.
It's not as if I would think the person is bad because I don't have the privilege to hear from the person to hear their own side of the story, because there's always this person's side, and the truth.
Yeah.
So of course I'm still going to give the person benefit of the doubt, but I'll still be on my lane as I've always been, because I have always been on my lane.
Yeah.
Always on our lane.
This is not family meeting.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I would just want to say something now. Recently, at least, we've had so many trade fairs in Ibadan. Everybody now.
Ogunlogun trade fair.
Yes, everybody is now. Somebody just wake up one day, trade fair. Like, how do you say that? Is it in any way improving businesses in Ibadan or your state, or the way some people say that they are just trying to make money off these business owners? How do you say it?
Honestly, many business owners have this notion that these people are trying to make money from them. That's why they do trade fairs. I don't know about other people, but I still believe that before any trade fair organizer will make money from you, the person will have sponsors. Because the money that goes into setting up any trade fair, even if they collected 150,000 from you, they have spent more than that. Unless they did not do anything at all, but that they did something, like they got a good space for you, maybe they did billboards, maybe if you can see that they did anything visible, they have spent your money. They did not gain anything. It's not, I don't mean they did not gain anything like 0-0, but it's not as if significant money that's worth their stress.
Yes.
Because the stress that goes into organizing these things it's not small.
Yeah.
So even anybody that decides to do it, I praise them. Because to even get people that will give you the money service is not a small job. To convince vendors, you think vendors want to just give you money like that? The work you will do before you even convince them to come and give you that money self is a big job. That's my thoughts. I'm not saying there are not people like that are doing it because of money. But I still believe that most people that are doing it are not doing it because of money. They just want to help business owners. But not everybody understands the things that need to go into these things. And not everybody is in the position to organize trade fair. Because you cannot just sit in the comfort of your home. You that nobody knows, even in your area. You now say you want to do trade fair and bring people together. The idea of trade fair is for these other vendors to leverage on your own influence. So if you don't have any influence whatsoever and you think that you can organize trade fair, you are joking.
Exactly. I love this point, because yes, organizing trade fair, I like this point that is because you should bring people together, like what you are doing with your brand, see about the business. They are leveraging on your own influence. So if you wake up tomorrow that you want to organize trade fair, they are qualified.
I tell people, for me, maybe in my days of trade fair, getting vendors was the least of my worries. My very first trade fair had 60 vendors. My other trade fair had 100 vendors.
Yes.
So getting vendors is the least of the issues for me. But when I see other trade fair people going, when I see people going about shouting, vendors come and register, I laugh, because if you shout vendors come and register from today to tomorrow, I will not answer you. I mean, vendors will not answer you, but they need to see what you have put in place. They need to see that people are coming here. If you put in the work to show that people are coming to this trade fair, you'll be the one that will be begging you that, I want to come for this trade fair. My last trade fair, people came in the morning and were outside, they were begging that even if it's a small space, they want to be there too. That's we had closed registration, like there's no space, because when we use Atilogogo, there was no space again. And people still came that morning and we were outside. They were looking for me that they still want, even if there's space for me to give them. So if you build a kind of brand whereby people can see that something good is going to come out of it, you don't need to be shouting, vendors, come and register. Vendors, come and register.
Because I love the point. I love the way you broke it down, because so many people now organize trade fair and they will now want to look for one content creator, one influencer to help them promote the trade fair. While you are just there, your own is to drop your account number, pay for a stand. While the content creator or influencer will be the ones to start looking for vendors.
Those days are gone. Those days are gone, because even when we're doing trade fair, I think it happened for my first trade fair. Everybody was just expecting that, because they saw what we had done, we did billboards. People did not go out of their way to market their brands. But by the second one I did, everybody came together, you create content.
Good.
Everybody came together, you create content. You will start posting. I think the first thing we did was all these offers that people are coming to see at the trade fair. We started it, and that was like 2019. You post, you bring the picture. Let's say this shirt now, usually sell it for 20K. We'll cross it and write under. Now this in the way when you get all those food co flyers, the way they write it, we did all of that for our second trade. So people actually knew what they were coming to buy.
Yeah.
Apart from content, people already are there that I'm coming to this trade fair to buy this particular chain. They said it's no longer this thing at the trade fair.
They have the idea of the amount they are going to spend.
They are coming to buy, and so I think that's worked for us for our second trade fair.
I believe so many people will see this and learn. It's not just organizing trade fair, it's just about you understanding what is needed to be done, so that your vendors will sell, so that the next one you will not start shouting again, please come and register. Yes. And if you want to learn, she organizes masterclass, even though she did not tell me, but I'm saying it. Masterclass. Trade fair organization.
I know the masterclass. I don't answer anymore.
Okay, so I think now that we spoke about masterclass and something came to my head that I feel maybe she should put out here. I think she ran a thought by me of organizing content for growth 3.0.
Okay, yeah, we do content for growth. We do content for growth. It's just like, I know that many of our people, they don't usually know what to post. They want to be consistent, but then they are usually confused. They don't know what to post. So from time to time, we organize a challenge called Content for Growth, whereby I give them tasks daily. That, okay, today, this is what you are talking about. Today you are sharing customer reviews. Today you are sharing a day in your life. All of those things. So we run it from time to time. I think the last time I did it was in January. And then we're thinking of doing another one next month. That will be 3.0.
Amazing.
Yeah.
To Content for Growth, reach out to see Ibadan Business.
Check out our Instagram page, See Ibadan Businesses, and you get more information about the Content for Growth 3.0 for April.
Sir, why is your voice like this? So gentle.
I have to be gentle. I have to be gentle. You see, I keep quiet since I beg. But she's so you see that I gentle. Wow, mommy is here. Please, mommy is here. I need to be calm.
I've noticed that your voice has been shaking. I don't understand.
Well, sure, you will get there.
Okay.
You will get there.
Okay.
Because he will set me up, man. He kept on requesting for her.
And now
and I've been trying to wave it, and Uncle this, he just continued. In fact, it was one that approached her himself.
So
he approached her himself.
Thank you for coming, man.
Okay, thank you. I think this episode is a beautiful one, and I really I learned a lot, despite the fact that we live in the same house. Want if many not get it or deep to buy it. But maybe because I did not ask the right questions, it happens a lot. Okay, so I think for the last part of this episode, to round it all up, I wanted to give an advice to anyone who
Even before
might
that, something came to my head now.
Okay, please.
I used to see you guys on family content.
Hey, God, I beg.
Yes, sir.
It is casual
It's part of
combo.
it.
He has right to ask.
It's a casual combo,
Yeah.
so that content is a casual content.
Casual content. We used to do content.
But I noticed that it's been a while.
You didn't see our content yesterday.
The one you posted, since when did you shoot that one?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, we shot it yesterday. So let me just say this right. Okay, yeah, we shoot content together, but there's a schedule for how we shoot content.
Because the reason why I'm asking that people like us that are fans, we have not been getting it the way we used to get it.
I understand. You know, there are times that we just, life just happens. We get so busy and we let some things.
But no, be you I asked. So I was asking now.
The question you asked concern me because
most
of the time
I want
so because most of the time
we will not bring us bad and wife to this casual combo again.
Because most of the time it's me.
Okay.
You understand? So basically for content, what I do is Mondays and Wednesdays. I give her Mondays and Wednesdays. When I'm always at home, Mondays and Wednesdays. I don't go anywhere. Even if I have jobs, I shift it.
Okay.
Just for us to be able to create content. And sometimes that Monday and Wednesday, is either I'm relaxing playing game or I sleep.
Amazing.
She understands. So it has affected a lot of things. Recently, we had to sit down and reevaluate again. Okay, this is why we started this. That's the issue. If there's no vision for something, easily.
Okay, he thinks that is the issue. Let me just come out straight and say.
Yeah, she reads it too.
Me, I'm a very spontaneous person.
Okay.
That we have Monday, we have Wednesday. It does not work for me. My brain might be off that day. I can wake up
in the morning.
Brain and mind off.
I can wake up and say today what we recorded. So sometimes it's not as if it's always the one, because I know if I actually want to push him to do it on those Mondays and Wednesdays, I could actually do it. But a lot of times, you see those Mondays and Wednesdays, my brain does not want to do that kind of content. So I have faults too. Don't take all the blame. Me, I just want, I can wake up one morning and say I'm doing 10 contents. Between 7 and 10, I have done 10 contents. That is me.
Wow.
But he has not even woken up 10 o'clock. I mean, my own brain works in the morning.
Yes, now.
It will be rare for me to actually write something that can actually work.
But I've seen you guys shoot content at night before.
That's what I'm saying. I try to do at night, but I'm not an evening and afternoon kind of person. For me to give my optimal this thing, morning works best for me.
Wow.
Even when I was in school, I only read in the morning. I wake up 4, 3, and read till the morning. That's the way I read.
Amazing. That's good. We've learned a lot today. So we'd like to have more of those contents so that we can,
we'll think about it.
We'll get there.
Money. Okay, so finally, what we were saying before, please give an advice to anyone that would like to be like you or try to, follow the paths that you are currently trading.
Yes. Your fans out there.
Yeah.
Any fancy?
This is not TikTok, madam.
Oh my God. Okay. My fan. I know if you want to be like me.
Yes.
I totally understand. But you cannot be like me.
Okay.
You have to be like yourself.
Okay. How would they be like yourself?
Be like yourself.
Yeah, logos.
I'm not saying you should not admire people. For example, me like this. Anybody that cares to listen, there's one person I keep saying I like it. I don't want to be like. Should I mention the person? Will you want to hear?
Yes.
Who is the person?
I don't know. Tell me.
There's one person that I admire her journey, and I just like the way she does her things. But I still don't want to be like her. I admire Kiki so much. Like she's like the best for me.
Utaga.
For me, it's Kiki. Everything she does works. Everything. So as much as I like her, but I don't want to be like her. So first of all, you can admire people. Like, okay, I want the kind of things they do, but still bring yourself to the consciousness that you have to be yourself at the end of the day, because no matter how much you admire the person, there are some traits that they have that you can never have. There are some skills that we have that you can never have. So admire people, have people you look up to, but still know that you have to be you in everything that you do.
You, originality.
Yes.
You is more important.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And thank you for coming to Casual Convo with Tomiwa Akande and the Prof. Kayode himself. Kayode, thank you for always being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Ogami, I have to mash me, but I bear me.
We'll see.
I bear me.
I'll send that to you.
No, don't send anybody to me. For the work, you will approach me yourself and you will beg me. All right, this is a beautiful episode, and we know that you cannot just get enough of each of our guests that we bring to you on Casual Convo with Tomiwa Akande. And until you see us again another time, please do have a beautiful time, and we'll see you later. To this.